Hey everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Beyond the Mask. In today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at Scream 2022. More specifically, I'm going to be talking you guys through the original deleted death of Wes and Judy Hicks, and how the scene, in my opinion, was better in comparison to what we got. Wes and Judy were killed off in Scream 2022 in one of the movie's more gruesome attacks. Their deaths impacted their friends significantly and helped provide an emotional weight for certain characters even in the final act of the movie. I personally had no complaints about the death scene itself. However, after recently rediscovering the original script for Scream 2022, it occurred to me that the scene originally had a lot more to it and even made me change my mind about Judy as a character. So what was different? How did Judy come across better in the original draft? Sit back and chill as I talk you guys through the original deaths of Judy and Wes Hicks. Judy Hicks' death scene would have been an impactful event. However, the inclusion of her son, Wes, added into the mix actually made the death seem all the more gruesome and tragic. It wasn't just the fact that the sheriff and her son were murdered, it was the brutality of the event. Ghostface murdered Judy on her front lawn and then seemingly coaxed Wes to the front door with the understanding that he was showing Wes his own murdered mother. The whole scene was impactful, however the original draft actually provided the audience with a different perspective. The changes were minor, but it's the difference that actually elevated Judy as a character, and more importantly as a mother as well. In order to explain this, I'm going to talk you through the entire scene featuring the pair. Without further ado, let's jump straight in. The scene building up played out almost identical, with Judy being startled by an open door, her investigating and bumping into Wes. She requested to know if Wes is keeping safe, to which he tells her that his friends mock him. The pair discuss the sushi takeout, and it's one different yet very important piece of dialogue that changes the context of the scene. Judy: "It's always smooshy when it gets here, and I know you hate that. Go take a shower, I'll be back soon. And remember, 7258. To which Wes replies, 7258. Judy takes off as Wes showers. The following scene plays out identical to the script. Judy receives a call from Ghostface which prompts her to return home. She is eventually murdered on her front lawn in broad daylight. Wes emerges from the shower and notices the calls from his mum. He attempts to call her back before he is startled by fault back door. It's the home security system. Wes looks forward and opens the bathroom door. He calls down, "I'll be down in a sec." Wes proceeds to dry himself off from the shower, just as he is interrupted once again by fault master bedroom window. Wes puts a bathrobe on and calls out to Judy. "Mom," he says. No response. Wes ventures out of the bathroom and heads downstairs. He heads to his mother's bedroom window. It's been left open. "Mom?" checks Wes. No response. Fault, kitchen, second window. Booms through the house, startling Wes. Wes grabs his pepper spray and heads towards the kitchen. Fault, front door, echoes inside the house. As Wes checks, the front door is very slightly open. He proceeds with caution. He grabs the doorknob to open it, until a reflective moment in the mirror nearby startles him. Being prepared for action, and likely due to pre-preparation by Judy, Wes ducks out of the way as Ghostface appears from a closet behind. Ghostface lunges at Wes, but he manages to outmaneuver the masked killer. Wes grabs a decorative plate and smashes it over Ghostface's head, shattering on his skull and slowing him down. Wes then runs as a chase scene ensues. He is followed by Ghostface as he enters Judy's den, and places an office chair in front of the door. Wes reveals a storage space beneath the floorboards and mutters to himself, 7258, 7258. As he types the code, a weapons storage box opens filled with guns, bullets, knives and more. Wes grabs one of the guns. Just as an almighty crash comes from above, Ghostface comes smashing through the ceiling window and on top of Wes. He then proceeds to pin Wes up against the wall, just as he turns the gun back onto Wes and shoots, killing Wes instantly. One of the things I took away from this scene was Judy's backup plans put into place in case she and Wes were attacked. The tension of the failing security system and the hidden weapons in the house just shows how dedicated to protecting her son Judy truly was. I believe for her, she knew Ghostface would come for this time round and wanted the security in place in case he did. She felt safer leaving Wes because of the system she had, or more directly, she knew Wes would be surrounded by weapons himself and understood how to access them. She may have been out of her depth as sheriff, but she definitely knew how to protect her son. What's more, the addition of Ghostface coming through the window ceiling would have been well done cinematically on screen in my opinion. I'd also like to add, Wes himself seemed to be a challenge for this particular Ghostface to take on. The script itself actually refers to Wes as not such an easy target. Wes puts up a strong fight and was able to shake off Ghostface initially. This alone adds to Wes and Judy, as it shows that Wes was somewhat prepped in combat or self-defense as well. Both scenes were great in different ways, however, I believe the scrapped version contributed quite a lot to both characters as opposed to the death scene that we got. And that's it for this video. If you enjoy this content, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, no one gives a shit about the shitty and furious sequels, Wes. You're safe.